The French town of Millau is situated in the southern part of the Central Massif, in the valley of the River Tarn, in a department called Aveyron. This is a region of limestone plateau, interrupted by steep valleys, and Millau is at the meeting point of several of them. The pasture land on these limestone uplands is ideal for sheep farming. The used milk is made into the famous Roquefort blue cheese. The cheese is matured in the limestone caves. If you know what to look for, you might even find truffles. The town of Millau is well known in France for sheepskin products, and particularly gloves. When ladies' fine skin gloves were more fashionable, the town was regarded as the glove capital of France. But Millau had a major problem. For many years it was notorious for very serious traffic congestion. Getting about in both the town itself and in the local area was very difficult. En route from Paris to Spain through the valley near the town of Millau meant that in summer the roads became jammed with holiday traffic. With the building of the E11 autoroute, there was an absolute necessity for a bypass. Plans for 4 different routes were considered, and eventually the blue route was chosen. The blue route had the blessing of local opinion, but still there were geological difficulties to be overcome, particularly with the need to cross the Tarn Valley. The engineers and architects submitted their possible solutions, and the following were on the shortlist. This was the one chosen, probably the most expensive, but certainly the most environmentally friendly. It was conceived by a French engineer, but designed by English architect Norman Foster. There are several viewing points, and this one is underneath the bridge. From here, the sheer scale of the construction can be fully appreciated. These comparison diagrams serve to emphasize its magnitude. The bridge has created a great deal of interest, and this visitor centre caters for a large number of sightseers. Bit of a climb to the viewpoint, which is just above the level of the carriageway. For drivers on the motorway, the 7 sails soon come into view. And then we arrive at the inevitable French motorway toll. Having parted with many euros, we are then allowed to drive across the bridge. It took 3 years to build at a cost of 400 million euros, of which 80 million was spent on the toll barrier. The bridge is some 2.5 miles in length, and the deck or carriageway is about 1,000 feet above the Tarn River. In winter months it can be above the cloud level. The view from the bridge is not great because of all the health and safety barriers, but getting past Millau is so much easier nowadays. The inhabitants of Millau are now getting about their own town with comparative ease. The many visitors contribute to the prosperity of the town, not least with the sale of postcards. The view from the town is a constant reminder of what made life more tolerable in getting about this busy French town.